What happens when you mess with the IRS? 6ix9ine thought he was untouchable until the IRS took everything. 6ix9ine lived like he had unlimited money, diamonds everywhere, Lamborghinis, private jets, and more tattoos than bank statements. But here's the thing. He forgot one little detail. The IRS doesn't care how famous you are. They want their money, and when you don't pay up, well, let's just say they don't send reminders. They send raids. Yep, 6ix9ine got a visit from the tax police, and they weren't there for autographs. They took his cars, jewelry, and even his infamous diamond shark pendant. So how did he go from richer than your favorite rapper to getting his stuff auctioned off like a garage sale? Let's break it down. Before he was Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was Daniel Hernandez, a Brooklyn kid with a rough life. When he was just 13 years old, his dad was murdered. His family struggled, and he had to hustle young. He dropped out of school, worked random jobs, and started selling clothes just to get by. But he knew grinding at a grocery store wasn't gonna make him famous. Then he started rapping, but this wasn't your average come up from the struggle type of music. It was loud, aggressive, and pure chaos. His music videos looked like a Skittles bag exploded. Rainbow hair, tattoos everywhere, wild energy. He stood out, and it worked. His breakout song, Gummo, dropped in 2017, and boom, he was everywhere. But here's where things get dangerous. To boost his street credibility, 6ix9ine linked up with the 9 Trey Bloods, one of the most notorious gangs in New York. They gave him protection, muscle, and street cred. But in return, he had to fund their activities. And trust me, the feds were watching everything. In 2018, everything came crashing down. The FBI arrested 6ix9ine and multiple 9 Trey members on charges like racketeering, armed robbery, and even plotting. The feds weren't playing. They had wiretaps, surveillance, text messages, everything. 6ix9ine wasn't just caught up in the drama, he was facing 47 years in prison. And just like that, he flipped. 6ix9ine snitched on everybody. He gave up gang members, operations, even random names that weren't even part of the case, like Jim Jones and Cardi B. The internet had a field day, but here's the deal. Snitching got him a deal. Instead of life in prison, he got 2 years. And because of good behavior, he was out by 2020. But here's the problem. You can't just snitch on a gang and walk away like it's a 9-to-5 job. After getting out, 6ix9ine had to move carefully. He had security, changed locations constantly, and tried acting like everything was fine. But the streets don't forget. In 2023, he got jumped at an LA Fitness bathroom. Like, imagine going for a workout and leaving with a hospital bill. Since then, he's been moving country to country, still trolling online, still making music. But the question is, will he ever be truly safe? He's got too many enemies, and no matter how much money he has, danger is always around the corner. Tekashi 6ix9ine was the definition of fake it till you make it. He burst onto the rap scene with rainbow hair, screaming lyrics, and a lifestyle that made it look like he was printing money in his basement. He wasn't just buying cars, he was buying fleets. He wasn't just rocking a gold chain. He had diamond-encrusted cartoon characters hanging from his neck. And let's not forget the houses, private jets, and security teams. The man lived like he had a money cheat code. But here's the catch. None of this was free. And taxes? Oh yeah, that thing that takes a chunk of your paycheck? He just forgot to pay those. Now, let's not forget, 6ix9ine wasn't just flexing his lifestyle. He was the internet's biggest troll. This guy picked fights with every rapper alive, dissed entire cities, and somehow managed to make more enemies than songs. He thought he was untouchable, but while he was too busy dissing people online, he forgot about the one group that never loses a beef, the IRS. These guys don't argue in Instagram comments. They just take your stuff. So after years of ignoring his taxes, the IRS finally said, "All right, bet." They pulled up to his Florida home and took everything. They didn't just take a little something, they wiped him out. Luxury cars? Gone. Jewelry? Seized. Designer bags, plaques, and anything valuable? Confiscated. It was basically a legal robbery, but 100% IRS approved. And if you think 6ix9ine had some secret stash of cash, nope. Turns out he was already struggling financially. So when the IRS came knocking, it was game over. The IRS didn't just take his stuff, They put it up for auction. So if you ever wanted to buy a bullet-riddled Lamborghini or a diamond necklace shaped like a cartoon shark, now's your chance. And what did 6ix9ine do? Well, he responded in the most 6ix9ine way possible. Yep, his excuse was basically, I wasn't home. Like that was gonna stop the IRS. Newsflash, they don't care where you are. If you don't pay up, they'll find a way to get their money. And 6ix9ine isn't the first celebrity to get caught up like this. The IRS has a long history of humbling rich people who think taxes don't apply to them. Wesley Snipes? Jailed for tax evasion. Fat Joe had to pay up. Even Nicolas Cage? Yeah. Ghost Rider had to pay taxes too. No matter how much money you make, Uncle Sam is always watching. You can flex all you want, but if you don't handle your taxes, you'll go from driving a Lambo to calling an Uber real quick. So what do you think? Is this the end of 6ix9ine's flashy lifestyle, or will he find a way to bounce back? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next crazy celebrity meltdown. For now, just click on one of these videos to watch.